Hello everyone. My name is Guillermina Báez, Pastor Guillermina Báez from H.O.P.E Ministry. We will be sharing a couple verses from the Bible. We will be sharing 1 Corinthians 7, 3-5. We're going to talk a little bit about marriage. Why marriage is so important. We're going to be talking the role for husband and wife and the marriage. The marriage was created by God, where the man is the head of the marriage. So let's read very quick 1 Corinthians 7, 3-5 to see what God said to us. This verse said, "The husband should fulfill his marital duty to his wife, and the wife to her husband. The wife doesn't have authority over her own body but the husband. And the same way the husband doesn't have authority over his body but the wife. Don't deprive each other unless it's by mutual consent and for a small time, so that you may devote yourself to prayer." These verses are saying that you are supposed to be with your wife always and your wife with you. You are not supposed to be separated. The only way that you can be separated is by mutual consent, if both of you are agreed. By mutual agreement, you can be separated, but just for a small time, not too long. The Bible says also in Genesis 2:24, they will leave their parents and get united in one flesh, which means the husband and the wife, both of them, the men and the women, will leave. They will leave their house, their parents, and will be together. Therefore, the Bible says, therefore a man should leave his parents and be with his wife, and should become one flesh, which means there is no longer two persons, now it's only one. Men and women get together with God and they are one marriage. They are supposed to respect each other. Husband and wife are the pillar of the house, and Jesus is the center of the house. He's the center of the marriage. So we need to understand, very important, that Jesus had to be the center of the marriage in any circumstance. Marriage between men and women is an essential part, is something important for the plan of God, for God's plan. The Lord has said in the Bible, whoever prohibits marriage is not ordained by God. Why? Because God created marriage, because God loves marriage, because God wants the husband to love the wife in the same way that Jesus loved the church. And the wife is supposed to respect the husband. The wife is supposed to submit herself to the husband. So this is like a teamwork. Let's put it like this. This is like a teamwork between men and women. They get united, both of them, in God. They will do the perfect will of God. They also have to pray together. Marriage is a teamwork. Both persons need each other. Both persons, they need to respect each other. They need to work as a team. The marriage, they have to honor God. This is very important. Nowadays, marriage don't respect God. That is not good. Marriage should honor God at all times. Marriage should pray. They have to separate a time for prayer every single time. So the man is supposed to love his wife, and the wife is supposed to love and respect the man also. This is the role as husband and wife, both of them. But look those verses that we just read in 1 Corinthians 7-5. Verse 5 says that don't deprive each other unless it's for mutual consent. They're not supposed to be separated. These verses also said that the husband doesn't have authority on his own body, because his body belongs to his wife, and the wife doesn't have authority on her own body but his husband, because the wife body belongs to her husband now. So there is something that we need to understand, because these verses also said, then come together again so that Satan will not tempt you because of the lack of self-control. Why marriage is so difficult nowadays? What happened is that we forget God's rule. We forget these verses. If the marriage read these verses, if the marriage put this into practice, everything will be fine in the marriage. Respect, love, teamwork, communication is very, very important in the marriage. You need to communicate each other. You need to respect each other. You need to love each other. And you will see how God will take you glory to glory and victory to victory together. The man is the head of the house. That is something that the women need to understand. The man is the head of the house, and the man is supposed to love the wife in the same way that Jesus loved the church. Jesus gave his life for us. So the man is supposed to be ready to give everything for his wife. God bless everyone. God bless, and see you soon. Have a nice day.